Всем хай! Мы возвращаемся в Терминатора, и в прошлой серии мы встретили ассасина, который в очередной раз спас меня. Фонарик у меня есть. Так, здесь закрыто. И мы попали неизвестно куда. Или погоди. А нет, мы вернулись к сопротивлению. Теперь мы будем жить у них.
Sergeant, at ease.
О.
Well, look at you, Sergeant. When you helped us in Pasadena the other day, I was trying really hard not to panic because you were only a private. Sorry for underestimating you. I guess I should salute or something?
Патрик, готовишься уйти? Не, как Патрик.
How's Patrick?
Every day a little better. Aaron says he'll be back on his feet in no time. She's done a great job with him. I wish I could repay her somehow. It just doesn't seem that she needs anything.
Getting ready for another scavenging run?
No, I just came out here to catch my breath. Baron is giving us the entire evening off, believe it or not.
Doesn't sound like her. I need to report to Baron.
Блин, опять эти лабиринты.
Rivers, DN 46890.
Эй, не такой был прикол, помню.
The commander is expecting you in the control room, Sergeant.
Насколько я запомнил, а память у меня плохая, пароль был 38-21-7. Тихо. Где продавец здесь? Ой, я тебя даже не заметил.
Honey, I'm about the most well-adjusted person in this goddamn place. It's the others you should be concerned about.
Jennifer?
I'm worried about her. I'm the one that asked Baron to give her team a little break. Jennifer's been busy scavenging supplies for the soldiers, and she hardly had time to see Patrick. And now she's finally got a day off. She's avoiding him like the plague.
You mean Ryan?
Ryan ain't so hot either, but that's another story.
How's Patrick doing?
He's fine, but it wouldn't kill you if you checked on him yourself.
Is there anything you need?
No. I have to say, the Resistance is pretty well supplied. Don't tell me you miss running errands for
Вообще
me.
скучаю.
I don't believe that for a second.
And what about something other than medicine?
Honey, I'm not shy. I'll let you know if I need anything, okay? But thank you for asking.
Take care.
Вот он, пацан. Что, как ты здесь?
Good. Erin's going to let me leave in a couple of days. Thanks for bringing that chalk. I've been drawing a lot. I'd be so bored without it.
How do you like living in the shelter?
There's a lot of people here. I like that. I heard a funny joke yesterday. You want to hear it?
Yeah, tell me.
What's brown and sticky?
Говно.
A stick.
Окей.
That's funny.
I know, right?
How's Jennifer?
She's out a lot, but I understand. She's a scavenger.
I have to go.
Alvin lost his spider scout again.
Не ожидал такой поворот от шутки.
Crawling through the shelter earlier. Almost gave me a heart attack.
Ну, что ты мне сказать хочешь?
You wanted to see me.
You're finally here. Good. I have a special task for you. I want you to head downtown to check on the doctor.
Doctor?
Alvin.
He's out there making sure that our defense systems are working properly. Ever since we went radio silent, I had a small team of trustworthy messengers maintaining communication between our outposts. They haven't returned, so I want you to go downtown and see why that happened. Could be nothing, but Connor doesn't want any hiccups while he's up there in North Division preparing the attack on Skynet's central core.
If you don't mind me asking, how did you end up here?
Excuse me if I act a little surprised, Sergeant. But no one in here thinks it's wise to ask their superior personal questions. But since you did, I'll humor you. So, how did I get here? The same way you did. I was born, raised, and given a gun. We don't really have a say in what we do we? Or do I assume too much? Was it any different for you? Why do you fight, Sergeant?
We don't have a choice.
Exactly. We're just going through the motions. Humans were fighting humans since the beginning of time. It just so happens that right now we have a common enemy. If it wasn't for the machines, we'd probably be fighting each other.
О, я даже не знаю, что и выбрать здесь. Почему вообще второй вариант? Мы должны сдаться. Не, сдаться нельзя, но пусть будет третий.
I guess we should thank the machines for teaching us compassion.
I guess we should. I have my special way of thanking them. A shot to the skull from a plasma rifle. Besides, I'm not a fighter. When I go out there in the middle of the night with my Westinghouse, I'm not looking for a fight. I look to seek and conquer. I'm not a fighter. I'm a bully.
What's the difference?
I don't treat them as equals. And although I know they're just machines, I want them to fear me. No one ever stands up to bullies. But I have to admit, it has its downsides. One of them being that no one ever asks me a personal question. At least not since Perry died. So congratulations, Rivers. Takes guts to stand up to a bully. I guess since your promotion, you got a little more cocky. Good for you.
Is there a problem with the radio?
The Annihilation Line is within spitting distance of downtown. We suspect that Skynet will be intercepting all transmissions from that location. So for now, we're going radio silent. That's why I need you to go there personally.
Central core?
Skynet's main reactor, the source of all their power. We shut down the central core, we shut down Skynet. Connor's preparing the attack as we speak. So you understand we can't have any critical complications at this stage.
Так. Что у нас здесь навыки? 17 левел, нужен 18. Блин, здесь что плохо, это бег на Shift. Не на удержание, а просто нажимаешь, и он сам бежит. Покинуть, да. Идем искать доктора. Сейчас нужно будет посмотреть свои боеприпасы, сколько у нас всего. О. 1000 патронов для винтовки. — 12 гранат. Такой. Сейф. А чё я такой маленький? Я думал, я в трубе сижу. Так, что у вас здесь?
Sergeant, we're outnumbered, and they keep bringing more wounded. We don't stand a chance. We have to evacuate.
Is Alvin still there?
He is, sir.
Then we're not leaving. We have to bring him back and see what the hell is going on with those defenses and brief Commander Barron on what's happening here. I'm moving out. You stay here with the wounded.
You want me to break the radio silence?
At this point, it doesn't matter, does it?
Understood. Go ahead, sir.
You two follow me. We have to reach those defense systems.
Yes, sir.
Нет, зачем они мне? Я в соло хотел. Я же главный герой.
Spiders up ahead. Got it. Lead the way.
Так, обыскать можно? Можно.
This way.
Good to see you, Sergeant.
What's the status?
We've got a defensive perimeter set up just down the road.
Doesn't seem to be working.
Skynet dropped reinforcements behind their back. Now they're between a rock and a hard place.
All right, we need to reach our guys. Let's clear the way.
О, ты. Отлично. Так, ты кто? Ты пробуй. Ну это топовая пушка. Она намного быстрее остывает, чем перезаряжается обычно.
Keep moving. Here they come!
Стоп. Это все выбросить, это тоже выкинуть. Я так понимаю, старых пушек больше не будет. Так, стоп. Бегу.
T-47, watch out!
Flank it!
Take out those smaller units.
Ой.
Now, shoot before it reboots.
Ariel, take cover!
Ай! Убили. Не досмотрел я за противниками. Блин, вставать здесь вообще нельзя. Может бомбами закидать его? Хотя толку нету. Так, что у нас здесь? Так, сначала ты идешь ко мне.
T-47, watch out!
Flank it!
out those smaller units.
Ну, чё не улетает?
Ariel, take cover.
Now! Shoot before it reboots!
А.
Rocket! Look for grenades! It won't fucking die!
Ой! Не то нажал. Да лечись ты уж.
Now! Shoot before...
Rocket! Look for grenades! It won't fucking die!
Finally!
Действительно, наконец-то. А, неэффективно. Но они убьют его. Хотя давай я убью.
This way! It's just beyond that overpass!
Написано отразить атаку сканера. Задание. Но мы почему-то нападаем. Ой. Так. Блин, он вылазит, я не могу стрелять. Где он? Аптечка.
Take two of my men and proceed up that hill. We'll stay here to keep Skynet away from you.
Так, какое задание? Помочь Элвину. Выкинуть. Выкинуть. Так, что за у тебя здесь проблема? Что нужно?
We need to rescue the dock before those tanks reach us. Oh shit!
We're too late. They're already here.
О. Я не хочу с ними схожаться. Слишком уже душно.
This is it.
Take care of those drones.
Вся сложность здесь вот этих всех противников, это то, что они только плотные и все. Так они вообще легкие. Так, кто где находится?
It's clear.
Wait here. I'll go get the doctor.
Так, сейф есть. Это подбираем, это подбираем. Берем. Нет, видимо, больше не будет падать. Обычно винтовки. О, доктор. А можно еще что-нибудь обыскать? Нет, ничего нельзя. Ладно, побежали. Или... А, мне показалось, что здесь светится что-то.
Alvin! Oh my god, I'm actually glad to see you. What happened here? Why are the defense systems not working?
They are working, but their target filtering has been reset to non-hostile. One of Baron's messengers came with the order to temporarily change it, so I did!
Baron's messengers. We need to leave now.
Yes, let's do that. I'm all for that.
Are you alright? We need to move.
You don't have to tell me twice. Escort secured.
Откуда что это?
I don't like this.
Ой.
I don't like any of this.
Не, это все-таки нельзя стоять на месте. Я думал, можно постоять, посмотреть, кто стреляет. Нет. Ой, уйди. Минус запчасти.
Alvin!
Oh my, what they
Baron's.
Yeah.
Are you alright? We need to move.
You don't have to tell me twice. Escort secured.
Бежим, пацаны.
Go! I don't like this. I don't like any of this.
Ariel! Okay, go!
Где он?
It's turning around. It's right behind us.
Don't look back!
Good idea.
Все, чувак, я тебя спас. Теперь ты мне должен. Что это такая себе миссия была? Нудновато немного.
You go talk to Commander Baron. I've had enough excitement for one day.
Lay still. Thanks for getting us out of there, Sergeant.
Спас твою докторишку.
Rivers, you want to explain to me what the hell happened?
We're lost downtown.
I know that much. But how's that possible? What happened to our defense systems?
Alvin says one of our soldiers came with an order directly from you to reset the target settings for non-lethals.
He said what? All right. This is what I want you to do. Find whoever is responsible for sending that order. All the messengers have GPS tracking, so we're keeping tabs on their location. Find them and bring them to me.
Understood.
And Rivers, despite what I might say about our resident egghead, I truly have a hard time believing that my men are incompetent. So expect the unexpected. And you know what I mean by that.
Do you think the infiltrator's back?
We won't be sure until you find those messengers and confirm my suspicion. As soon as you know what's going on, radio me.
Так, Перри. Я буду тыкать всегда на истории.
Who's Perry? You mentioned him before.
The best soldier I ever fought beside. He was the one who brought me into the Resistance. It's actually a funny story. Years ago, when I was just a kid, I saw a Skynet drone attacking some guy. Without thinking, I grabbed a rock and jumped on it. The guy was screaming the whole time while I beat the metal to the ground. Only when I was done did I realize he was trying to stop me.
You killed a drone with a rock?
I was young and stupid. Thank God the drone wasn't really armed, otherwise I wouldn't be here to tell you the story. He was a resistance scientist, and that drone was one of his projects. So you can imagine he wasn't too happy when I smashed it to pieces. But he wasn't alone. There was this huge guy with a rifle on his shoulder, almost choking with laughter. I sure made his day.
That huge guy. Was that Perry?
Yes, it was. Commander Perry was in charge of this division before me. That scientist later told me that was the first time he ever heard Perry laugh. Somehow, Perry and I connected. He taught me how to channel my anger and get it under control. He introduced me to Connor, and that's how I got to the 132nd.
Whatever happened to Perry?
Skynet got hold of our position. We had to leave our shelter. There were a lot of casualties, and he was one of them. He died a soldier. I'd never thought I'd be reminiscing about the day I met them. This may come as a surprise to you, but it was the first metal I ever destroyed.
Блин, иногда такие ответы даже не знаю, что и выбрать. Пусть будет так.
You were still just a kid.
That doesn't mean I didn't have a kill count back then. It just consisted of people. But that's a different story.
You want me to break radio silence?
They have a head start on us. At this point, we can't afford to lose any time.
Так что. Во, 18 левел. Он ты мне и нужен был. Тебя изучают замки. Сейчас нужно качать выносливость. Пока что самое нужное. Можешь и стелс покачать. Не, пока не хочу. Умение вскрытия замков, взлом. Да, покачаю стелс.
Jacob, got a minute?
Да, что тебе?
What's up?
I know you're busy, but I found something. Something I think you'll like. A tape from back in the day. I want to play it for you, but my boombox is busted, so if you're out there and find one that works, bring it to me, okay?
Can't you ask Jennifer or one of the other scavengers for help?
I already did, but they couldn't find anything. Just think about it, okay?
Ну ладно, попытаюсь найти тебе что-нибудь.
Jacob.
What's on your mind?
Ever since you asked me about Peter, I can't stop thinking about him. Like a teenage girl. That's your fault, young man.
Have you tried looking for him?
I've looked for him for a while. I went to the place where we said we'd meet if we ever got separated. But he wasn't there. Maybe it's stupid. Maybe I should stop thinking about him. He's probably dead by now. God knows he can't take care of himself.
Ты хочешь его
You want
найти?
to find him?
Sometimes I think I should drop everything and go. I would get an earful from Baron, but she's nothing I can't handle. Anyway, what I didn't tell you before is that during Judgment Day, I lost a child. Our child. I don't know if it would have happened anyway, but I like to blame the machines for that. I think that Peter felt with Taylor we were given a second chance. God, he's still out there waiting for me, isn't he? Probably sitting in his rocking chair back in our house in Hollywood Hills. Oh, where the hell are you, Peter?
Как
How are
дела?
the wounded doing?
The few that came back, they're doing fine. We patched them up, and at this point we're just sitting and waiting.
Пацан? Нет, он ничего не скажет. Аптечки нужны. Аптечки прям-таки улетают. Аптечки нужны и магазин.
Do you need anything?
Can I
Магазин.
see your hard...
О, винтовка. 65. Это тоже 65. Блин, это винтовка. Блин, очень даже неплохие у него. Можешь купить что-нибудь? Так, а нет, это ловушка. Блин. Да, я, короче, это ему продаю. Это продаю. Так. Что такое? Никто не хочет, успокоиться не может. Окей. Так. Пистолетные патроны. Тоже продаем, это не надо. Патроны. Винтовки. Блин, я не знаю, оставить винтовку или нет. Ножи тоже все минус, они не нужны. Дробовик тоже. что... Ее оставлю на всякий случай. Мало ли что случится. Тоже продаю, это тоже продаю. Да пофиг, ее тоже продам. Итого, что у нас имеется? Это я не буду ставить. Поставлю вот ее. И вот эту. Так, тебя я однозначно возьму. 8000. Нет. Кстати, она не улучшается вообще никак. И чтобы еще купить? Ой, ладно, плевать. Пусть будут. Давайте тебя куплю. Ой. О, кстати. Это тоже все в минус нужно, это не нужно. Тут хлам бесполезный. Но он стоит довольно-таки дорого. Все. Нет, ты идешь сюда. Так. Дженнифер. Есть задание для
Wasn't
меня.
expecting to find you here. You always seem to be out these days.
Yeah, that's true. Lately, I've been making extra runs to stock up on resources. The truth is, I was even thinking about leaving. But right now, I'm just waiting for my team to head back to downtown to look for other survivors. Let's hope there still are some.
Is there something on your mind?
Actually, I have a secret to tell you. You've a fan. Patrick really looks up to you. It's good for him to have a role model. And I don't think he could have chosen better.
Да, вот это.
I don't think I'd
Будем
make
с
for a good
скромнягой.
role model.
I never knew Jacob Rivers could be so coy.
Да, я такой.
Be proud. You're a hero. The Resistance owes you a lot. And so do I. If you hadn't found us back in Pasadena, I don't know what would have happened. Well, actually, I do. Exactly what the others said would happen. People were talking about the Annihilation Line months before it came. My father, of course, tried to turn it all into a joke.
But what did you think about it?
I didn't know what to think. Travelers would bring all sorts of gossip with them. But this kept coming back. When Patrick asked me if I was scared, I lied and said that I wasn't. You could feel the mood change at the house. The community my father tried to build started falling apart. Fewer and fewer people were coming by. And if they did, they weren't always friendly. We started to notice things going missing. Little things at first. People got nervous. And with time, it even got to my father.
What do you mean?
Well, for one thing, he stopped making jokes. It had never been as quiet at the house as it had been back then. After a while, my father changed the sign from welcome to beware. He put a lock on the door and started carrying a shotgun. I didn't even know he owned a gun. He always said he didn't believe in them. I wanted us to leave our house and run, but he didn't want to listen. Said it was the only place he could keep us safe. Thanks for letting me spill my guts like that.
Да не за что.
I see that Patrick's doing better.
He is. He's a fighter. Certainly has more courage than I do.
Why did you want to leave?
In the face of what's going on now, it will sound stupid, but it just got to be a bit much, you know? With Patrick hurt, I started to wonder if I'm even doing him any good by sticking around. I've been trying to protect him all this time, but I couldn't. I've proven that much already. First in Pasadena, then at our hideout. I was thinking that maybe he'd be safer here at the shelter. But don't worry, I changed my mind since.
Окей, понятно. Let's go из убежища. Я что-то даже не посмотрел, что нам нужно сделать на миссии. А, чувака нужно найти, который попытался нас предать. Вообще-то неудивительно, что кто-то захотел нас предать. С таким-то главнокомандующим. Окей.
Okay, I'm seeing 2 GPS trackers. Those should be our guys. What the hell are they doing here?
О. Так, синяя метка. О, синяя метка есть. Но сначала его сделаю. Ладно, тогда сегодня на этом и закончим. Если вам видео понравилось, подписывайтесь на канал. Увидимся в новых сериях. Всем удачи, всем пока.